Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and I'm glad you're here because I want to talk to you about my sweet Big Lots score that I got recently. Now, I've done a Big Lots video before, and I'm an advocate of going into Big Lots and checking out their DVD and Blu-ray section because I always seem to find some stuff. But they happen to be doing a Friends and Family event. If you sign up for their reward card, they do these events. I don't know how often they do it, every month or two, something like that. And you get, it's 20% off basically everything. It says some exclusions apply, but I've yet to discover anything that's actually an exclusion. So their good prices are multiplied even further by the extra 20% off. So this is the stack of stuff that I picked up, and I just wanted to show you what I found at Big Lots, and we can all marvel at the cheap deals of, like, we can go like ooh and ah. And we will start with a DVD copy of Take Me Home Tonight. This is a movie that again, like I sometimes say this, like I've been meaning to add this to my collection on Blu-ray, and I just haven't. So it must not be super high of a priority. So this DVD, hopefully this will pick up. Yes, look at that. It was $1.50 plus 20% off. And it's brand new. Like, this thing it's still sealed. Of course, everything for Big Lots is brand new. But I'm just, actually, I say that they have started doing some previewed Disney DVDs, like a Pirates of the Caribbean 5, which, whatever it's called, Dead Men Told No Tales in the Heart of the Ocean on a Saturday, of the Curse of the She-Mummy, I think. That one, the fifth one. They've been doing some preview DVDs. They're like $10. That's one of them. I think Tomorrowland might be another one. But by and large, what shows up at Big Lots is just dead stock from stores or warehouses that are cleaning stuff out. So this is a perfect example of a great deal. It was $3. They're like, well, it's not selling. Nobody wants this. Get it out of here. So it's $1.50. It has Topher Grace in it from that 70s show. Anna Faris from Scary Movie. This is the movie that Chris Pratt is in this, and Anna Faris met. You know, they were married. I don't know that they are anymore, but this is where they met. That's always kind of interesting to me, is like Hollywood relationships and the ins and outs of the celebrity game. It's got Dan Fogler in it. I don't know how well that's showing up. It's got Dan Fogler in it from Fanboys and the Kyle Newman movie about Star Wars, and the Goldbergs. I talk about the Goldbergs probably too much on this channel, but he's from that. So it's not an 80s movie, but it takes place in the 80s. $1.50 minus 20%. So what's that, $1.20? Yes, please. On a similar note, I picked up Friends with Benefits. It's got Mila Kunis, Justin Timberlake. This is a movie I've been aware of for a long time. Never thought, like, I need to buy that movie because I have to own it. But when you're standing there and you see that this Blu-ray was $5 and has been reduced to $2.50, and you're like, well, it's another 20% off of that. So we're talking about $2 even. So brand new Blu-ray for $2. You're like, well, I like Mila Kunis, and Justin Timberlake brought Sexy back, so maybe I should add that. And so I picked it up. And again, I haven't opened any of these, which maybe we'll do some opening these on camera. This is something I'm very excited about. This is the Steelbook copy of Lucy. I don't remember who this was an exclusive for. Maybe this was Best Buy. I don't know who had the exclusive Steelbook of Lucy. This is the Scarlett Johansson movie. It's got Morgan Freeman in it, but it was directed by Luc Besson. Luc Besson, of course, is the guy who directed Leon, the Professional, the movie with Natalie Portman, where she's like the junior assassin, Fifth Element. This is something that I'm very happy to have in my collection, and because it's a Steelbook, it's kind of collectible. Digital copy, all that stuff. So it was $5. I did end up paying, minus 20%. So this is one of the more expensive items. Actually, this is the most expensive thing that I bought, was spending $4 for a Steelbook of Lucy with ScarJo. Super cool, right? And then these last 4 items are all of a piece. So I picked up 4 of the 6 seasons of Third Rock from the Sun. I used to enjoy this show back in the, I guess it was the 90s, right? I enjoyed the show when it first came on. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, John Lithgow. Kristen Johnson, who was in Austin Powers. I've been meaning to pick this up on the Mill Creek Blu-ray, not Blu-ray, the Mill Creek complete season set. Here's the thing, it's like $20 for the complete series on DVD via Mill Creek, but they put their DVDs, the complete series sets, they put them in these big... Hold on. Okay, I had to go get an example. So here's Married with Children for comparison. This is the way they do complete series sets now. They used to do them in like a hard plastic case with discs in envelopes. Now they put them in these very flimsy slip cases. I don't even want to call it a slip case, but they're just like very thin. I don't want to call it cardboard either. It's a very thin box, and then the disc is in this guy right here. So you got like one per side, and it's fine. It's fine. I'm a Mill Creek fan. I understand they have to keep costs low, but that's been a deciding factor for me because I knew that the Third Rock from the Sun sets are going to be in packaging like that. And I also knew that these are floating around at Big Lots. I haven't picked any of them up, but these are, like, this is season 1. This is season 4, 5, and 6. And obviously plastic cases, and I believe each disc, I think there's 2 discs in each set, and I believe they're each on their own tray, their own little hub. And that's very preferable to me. These might be a little thicker, like this is probably going to be a similar box size. So when I add the other 2 seasons to this, which I'll get them, it'll be a little thicker than the complete series set, but I'll have spent about the same amount of money. See, here's the thing. This is the deciding factor for me in the end. These were $8 on clearance for $4, an additional 20% off of that. So we're talking about $3.20. Is that math right? So $3.20 for a whole season of a TV show. Let's open them up real quick and see if I'm right about what I'm telling you. This will be a live on-air unboxing. I like that the paper just slips away. I hate when people glue the cellophane to the spine and then you get it off and you've got a dirty spine. I can't stand that. Oh, you guys, check it out. So disc 1, disc 2. I'm happy. This is exactly what I thought it was, but I'm glad for confirmation. And I'm assuming this is a dual layer DVD. I think they put like 10 or 11 episodes on a single DVD, which sounds like it would look like crap. But they do the same thing with the Married with Children episodes, and because they're older, like 90s TV, you kind of can get away with it and you don't really notice. So, you know, it is what it is. But so I got all 4 of these. So, you know, all 4 of these were on clearance for $4. So I know of another Big Lots that I think still has seasons 2 and 3. I should be going there within the next week or so. I'll be in that area. And I'll pick them up, and then I'll have the whole series for about $20. And that's not like dirt cheap, but I feel like it's a pretty good deal, right? Sub $4 for a season of a TV show. Like that's a bargain for me. So that's the kind of stuff you can find at Big Lots. That's my Big Lots haul. That's the entirety of it. But some really cool stuff. Did you like Third Rock from the Sun? Have you watched it in a long time? Does anybody else have this Steelbook? Sometimes I get comments by people asking if I collect Steelbooks. I do under circumstances like this. I don't go actively pursue Steelbooks. Like for every new release, like whatever. Like if The Last Jedi or whatever comes out on a regular edition or a Steelbook edition, I usually just get the regular edition. But when the Steelbook is either so cheap that I can't pass it up or there's something very unique about it, I tend to want to go for the Steelbook. For example, Barbarella. I have the DVD of Barbarella, but they've recently put out a Steelbook wave of like, I guess it's like the Powerful Women line of Steelbooks, because it's like Aeon Flux, the Tomb Raider movies, Tomb Raider 1 and 2, not the new one, but the ones with Angelina Jolie. And there's a Barbarella as part of that wave, and I feel like the Barbarella Steelbook looks so like pretty cool. And I have the DVD, so I have the art that would be on the regular Blu-ray. So if I spring for that movie on Blu-ray, I'm going Steelbook. So that's an example of, like, if you're wondering, like, do you collect Steelbooks? Sometimes. So guys, that's it. That's Big Lots. Get out there, hit the Big Lots, see what you can find. Definitely sign up for their rewards program because it's free and you get things like this. And I think I mentioned in a previous Big Lots video, if you shop there like 3 times inside of, I think it's a month, you get a $5 off coupon. I don't even think there's a minimum. There might be a minimum, but like if you go in there and you get, like I go get trail mix from there, and so you do 3 trips inside of a month, they send you a $5 off. It's $5 off 15. So they're still getting your money, but it's pretty good, right? So guys, get out there, share your hunting stories with me, see what, like, let me know what you found. I appreciate you watching this video. I appreciate your time. Head over to serialatmidnight.com, @serialmidnight on Twitter. If you want to know what's coming out on this channel before it comes out, you can only find that at @serialmidnight on Twitter. So guys, thanks again for your time. I appreciate you, and I will catch you